Hello everybody, welcome back to some Control. Picking up where we left off, we are in the parapsychology wing, I do believe, if I can remember which button is on the map here. There it is. We're currently in parapsychology. We got a thing to investigate the light box thing there. So that we can get another power. I don't know what power this will be, but more power is always good, so. The hypnosis lab. What is this? I think this is where we need to go. Okay.
I see it. Another object of power? They're just standing there, mesmerized by it.
Yeah, they are. So I'm assuming then, because I know that there's a power that we get where we get to take control over enemies, so I'm going to assume that that's going to be this one. Those going. Oh, wait, what's this? Okay, I don't. Okay, well, I'm going to assume that that's a combination that we need to find somewhere. I doubt that it would be written down like that. Oh, maybe I need to make it look like that? That might make sense. Okay. There it is. I don't know what that unlocked. I heard it unlocked something, but I'm not entirely sure what it was. But I have to imagine that it unlocked the way to the object. I was really hoping for like a document or something that explained this better, because from what I remember, it just sends people into the astral plane, right? Probably unlock this, right? Like, bad guess.
Please state your name for the record. Paul Warren, astronaut first class. And you are aware that exposure to the astral plane can result in death, disability, personal injury, corporeal untangling, cognitive collapse, loss of ego, and partial to full dementia? Yeah. I am. And you acknowledge that your use of the astral conduit, aka the X-ray light box, is purely voluntary? Yes, I do. Perfect. Your suit is good? Okay, you're all set. Open the door for Mr. Warren, please.
Okay. Well, at least they weren't forcing people to do it. You seize. Okay. You want to tell me what button seize is? Oh, because that shield. Right bumper is the throw. Right trigger is to shoot, so... Okay, so they have to be at low health. Well, at least I can't attack while I'm doing it. I'm not thrilled about how long it takes, but I imagine that there's probably a way to speed that up. Ow, who the fuck shot me there? Another one. God, this golden one is fucking tearing through my little copies here. Oh god. Oh god. There we go. It doesn't seem to be taking any of my, or at least not very much of my focus, which is good. Oh, I guess he died, yeah. You've been approved coercive. Oh, there's my exit. Obtain the seize ability. Alright.
Their
No, all
brains were
these guys
fried when I
died.
took over the object.
Oops. Now I can't. Where did I get in here? Oh, shield strength. New weapon mod. Damage while at low health. Don't do low health, so. Alright, oh, I got a new case. Oh, right, I got a case file probably for the X-ray light box. No unique procedures needed for containment. The object is a light box used to examine X-ray images. The image cannot be removed from the light box. The information on the image belongs to a patient named Redacted. The object allows para-utilitarians to forcefully seize an individual's redacted. The seized individual becomes redacted to the user. The effect lasts redacted. Once released, the seized redacted. As a result of the psychic trauma, the object has no current binder. A janitor named Redacted bound the object at St. Anne's Hospital and Redacted. Soon, the building's occupants were redacted by him. The Bureau dispatched an emergency response team to Redacted, the perpetrator, and redacted the item. Fatalities numbered in the Redacted for operational details. Alright. I mean, being able to take over people's brains. I mean, depending on how much control you have over them afterwards, I guess would really determine, like, how useful it would be. Like, I imagine gameplay-wise, all we can do is just take them over and then they fight for us. But I mean, like, in real life, if you could actually, like, give them commands and that. Okay. Increase seize duration. Oh, and then I can seize an additional enemy. Because I'm assuming then that I can get 2. So I can either do that, or I can... I mean... No, let's do that. Let's get my seize duration up. Because that seems like one that I would use quite a bit. Okay. So a new ability for us, although you do have to get rather close for it, which is kind of a shame, but... And you do have to almost kill them to do it.
Marshall, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Who is this?
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm coming to help.
Faden. Hold on. I'm setting the elevator for you. We need to talk.
You got that right.
Okay.
More of you? Really?
don't remember what crouch was. Go get him. Well, at least I know that once they've been taken over, that they, I'm assuming, die afterwards. I mean, we'll find out in a second here. Yeah. It also looks like they, oh, I get an intrusive pattern. I wonder if that's because I seized him. Parakinesiology, astral central research. This looks... Why does this part look familiar? Like I've been through this area before. Shouldn't have been, right? I mean, I've definitely been in that room before, but... Yeah, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure I came here the other way. Okay, and then this way leads back to Central Research. Which I've obviously been to, so I had to have come in this way. Oh yeah, and then I explored that. Did I really just need to walk over here and push the button? No. Maybe. I don't know. Well, whatever. Let's go talk to her. Go talk to Marshall. At the very least.
Marshall is waiting for you in the luck lab, just down the hall.
In the luck lab. Well, the fact that I can hear chanting isn't great. The fact that I have my gun out also isn't great, and there's a dead agent here. Rubber duck supplement? Discovered in the home of Agent Redacted after his young daughter complained of being followed by a rubber duck. According to Agent Redacted, the matter was ignored, believed to be the result of a child's imagination, until he began to hear the quacking at night. After discovering the item hiding in his daughter's closet, he brought it to the Bureau for study. It was discovered that Agent Redacted was bringing known paranatural materials into his home, illegally taking them outside the oldest house. How this may have affected the creation of an altered item is being investigated. Agent Redacted has been terminated. Okay. I'm assuming the paranatural materials are like those things that we've been collecting. Like the house memories and whatnot.
Marshall's eager to speak with you, ma'am. She's just down the hall.
I'm sure. You guys should really clean these up, though. Don't know why they're chanting, but it's probably not good. Most things that fucking cause people to float in the air and chant repeatedly, you know, not good. Just saying. Alright, well, let's claim the control point. And we haven't got any ability points or anything, so. Look, it's the cat. Oh, you know what? I think there's actually an achievement tied to this area. Because there's like a bunch of these items that that increase your luck. Yeah, see 4-leaf clover in that. And there's like a certain order that you have to do them in, and then you like play a game or something.
Congratulations on your appointment, Director Phaeton. I'm Helen Marshall, head of Bureau Operations. Zachariah's dead then, and I assume you found his gun.
Just call me Jesse. Trench told me to find you. He said you could help.
And he told you this through the hotline. Makes sense.
None of this phases her? Really?
Here's the situation. Darling created the HRAs in a lab nearby. We need more if we're gonna survive this attack. My rangers can't secure the lab alone, not against those things. We need more firepower.
At least she seems to know what's going on here. She could know about Dylan.
I can clear out the hiss. I'll be your firepower.
That's a good answer.
Is she testing me?
Darling has systems in place to protect his labs. This should help you get past them. We'll talk more after you clear out the hiss.
What'd you give me?
Rangers, let her through. We'll have to lock the door behind you. Sorry, but we can't risk a breach. Collins, what's the situation?
Squad C hasn't made it back. They're still out there, which means we should assume they're KIA, man. Only exit is back through parakinesiology, but then there's no way we're making it to the lab. Only option is to hold here and wait for an opening. We can put everything we got in one final push.
We wouldn't last a minute out there. You saw what those things could do. We need to retreat. If we stay here, we're dead.
Marshall said we need more HRAs. If you want to go sit in a corner and suck your fucking thumb, don't let me stop you. But no one will be calling you a ranger afterwards.
The fight's not in here, Rangers. Let's look for alternatives.
Okay, so yeah, the horseshoe's supposed to be up to catch all the luck.
If there's anything in this place that can improve our luck, we ought to try it out.
And then
Just in case.
Do not touch.
got the cat there. Got this fish over here, which is odd. And what we had, like the 4-leaf clover. Oh, which I can pick up or put back.
Has anyone heard from Salvador?
Last anyone heard, he was taking a security team into containment. The reason is currently unknown.
And
I
then this
think
one
I
is
know the
tapping the horseshoe. Alright, well, it could be that it's something through there that is the achievement with that has to do with luck.
I see rangers over there. We have to help them.
Yeah, working on it. Yeah, get Ritual Division off my fucking ass there. Get one on my side. Boop. Go. God, capture 10 enemies with the seize ability. I almost got that in the fucking training, just getting the ability. I don't know how many I can get by. 2 by the looks of it. Ow, yep. Why did you hit? Oh, well, it actually didn't do damage. That was weird. It clearly hit me, but it also didn't do damage, which is nice. No. Now, how many rangers survive? Because I don't really see any. That was a hell of a firefight. Got a couple of shelters, because there's this one here. There was one back when I first came down the stairs. I should... Oh, I mean, in reality, I'd be able to get through there. Is there... Okay, there is a command point there. Man, these things are... Some of them are really close together. Oh, do we have a boss? Damn it. Okay, well, so far this doesn't seem to be like much of a fight. I mean, it's just waiting for him to drop his thing. Alright, let's see what this is. Hiss Warped. The Hiss Warped wield only paranatural abilities similar to drifters. They are able to telekinetically shield themselves in nearby material and launch objects at their target. These entities are particularly destructive and difficult to kill, possibly indicating a greater internal reinforcement of Hiss resonance. Why do certain Hiss display paranatural abilities while others rely on Bureau firearms? Do certain corrupted entities have less potential than the host that become Hiss Warped? Or is this perhaps an indication of evolution or maturation of the Hiss corruption? Are there other stages of evolution yet to be found? What if the Hiss inhabits a host for a month, a year? Do hosts expire after a certain amount of time? Does the corruption become too strong for an organic body to endure? Only time and well-documented observation will tell. Alright. Well, that wasn't too bad. He did kind of annihilate me there when he switched phases, but I mean, we didn't die. Now, granted, if I hadn't put all those other points into health, I 100% would have died, considering how close I came with all of my extra points in health. Let's put this back to normal, shall we? Here we go. Now then. Let's go check this shelter over here, and obviously we'll have to open up that one down there again and hope that I can actually get into it. I missed this last time. There's a room in here. Thing. Oh. Oh. Come on. Oh. Okay. I mean, I went, like, you know, I really expected there to be something in there, even though I had no reason to think that. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say, we haven't had one of these be completely empty yet. Wonder what happens if you lock yourself in one of those, like there was all those enemies here, and, we obviously could have ran up there and closed ourselves in that. But I don't know what that would have done, necessarily. There it is. Alright, I know that there's another box in here too, because I can see that from the door. With the recent arrival of Redacted, there are certain glaring gaps in the Bureau's ability to educate and raise a young, well, I'm going to assume child, maybe boy if they're talking about our brother. There are no other Redacted for Redacted to play with, and Redacted is expected to learn about a frightening new concepts. No, about frightening new concepts. Don't put A in there. Redacted will require a slow, Redacted-friendly introduction to paranatural topics. With this in mind, allow me to introduce the Threshold Kids, a television show in which a cast of cheerful puppets explain the dangers of living at the Bureau, but also show the fun side of the paranatural. Budget would be minimal. I took a few puppet making courses at my local community center. We can have a research staff build the sets, record the footage, and even do the voices. It will be good for morale, and I guarantee Redacted will respond positively to these videos. We can't expect the Redacted to enjoy lectures of people in lab coats, but as television proved for years, Redacted love puppets. Alright. Once again, lot, especially considering that it even says about paranatural kids or whatever. Or no, maybe it was talking about them. Maybe it said threshold kids, and it was, yeah. Either way, I feel like a lot of these redacteds are thrown in there just to be it, just to give it like that conspiracy government agency type feel, you know? Okay, what do we got? Where are we? Okay, well, the synchronicity lab is a very small section, and then the other, and then it wants us to go that way. I don't even, okay, well, whatever, we're going in here first, anyway. The synchronicity lab. This is weird. Oh, you know what? I think we can get this outfit. I think I've read about this. After we get to a point in the game, I don't remember what point, but there's a point in the game where we can come back and the glass will be gone and we can actually get that outfit. Because we haven't got any outfits yet. Despite the very first control point we took over, giving us the option to change outfits, we haven't got any. There's, it seems like a lot of them, because I was reading about the different outfits you can get in the game, because I was curious. Since, you know, it's an option since the first one, but we never got any. But it seems like a lot of them are mirror testing. Are like way further ahead in the game. There, crates here. I also know that there is a point where you fight like a dark version of yourself. As a test, television sets were placed in a variety of locations around the world inside rooms identically decorated. The hypothesis was that by identically altering the decor of every room and then changing the channel in every room but one, that the single differing television would spontaneously align the incoming frequency to match the synchronized counterparts. The experiment seemed like a failure until it was observed that the agents responsible for arranging and monitoring these rooms were all experiencing the same emotional turmoil as one clinically depressed member of the team, himself being located in the eastern part of Redacted. Psychological examination of the agents proved the correlation. Interestingly, the phenomenon of synchronicity did occur, but not in the way we predicted. Well, I mean, when you're dealing with like psychic shit like this, you can't really expect it to. Okay, so there's clearly something down there that whatever in our head, I don't remember what she called it now, wants us to go see. Access restricted to research for, oh wow, level 6 clearance. I'm not even sure that might be the only level 6 clearance door, if I'm being honest. I mean, I'm not even, like, I don't even know where we would begin to get that. Why is this site still so fucked up? Well, whatever. What was the other? The ritual lab or whatever that we could go to. The ritual office. Oh, we need an elevator for that one. Alright, well, let's see. How long have we been going? Half hour. You know what? Considering that it's my birthday this weekend, I'm going to call this one here. That may seem like a weird thing to be like, well, I'm going to call it here because it's going to be my birthday, but... Oh, okay, cool. I still can't do Pierce mode. Not maintenance, and I'm not in the maintenance. Alright, so we don't have Pierce mode. We don't have charge mode. Kill, hiss, warped. They break, crack, rip, rated M for mature. Okay. We're not in maintenance. Still not in maintenance. Still not in executive. Shatter we have. Oh wait. What do I okay. Oh, I actually can construct Pierce mode now. Cool. Oh, and then I can upgrade it. Okay. So then instead of spin though, I need shatter. Well, pierce. Alright. Alright, I'll do all this afterwards. So thanks everybody for watching. And we will head into the ritual office at the beginning of next part, but that may not take very long.